Mm-hmm. It's nice. Does anyone else think it was weird that my fantastic quarterback kissed my amazing owner?
No.
Good.
Hey guys, welcome to Garbage Time. I'm your host, Katie Nolan. On tonight's show, I make fun of New York fans with Boston comedian Gary Gulman. I'm the first person to interview Oklahoma coach Bob Stoops on a bunch of actual stoops. And I take daily fantasy to a whole nother level. But first, we have some big news here at Garbage Time. As you all definitely know, last week we introduced our own version of the pylon cam called Mugcam. You know, since that pylon cam is really sweet, but we don't have pylons here, I went ahead and blew the budget on this revolutionary, put it in frame, Mugcam. Yep, You'll never miss a sip. And boy, has it taken America by storm. Well, at least part of America. Well, so really just New Mexico. After the show, we got this tweet. I will give you $100 to sponsor the Mugcam for my cafe, hashtag Gallup Camille's Cafe. Then, 5 minutes later, got this tweet. Okay, damn, I'll make it $200. I really want to sponsor that hashtag Mugcam, which was trending on Twitter. No, it wasn't. Then finally, it's a really small cafe in a really small town in hashtag New Mexico, hashtag Mugcam. Well, you know what? James Rich, who owns Camille's Sidewalk Cafe in Gallup, New Mexico, you got it. We've officially got a sponsor for Mugcam, people. Yes, this is such a good idea. Thanks, Camille's, the best sidewalk cafe in Gallup. Did we check? Are there other sidewalk cafes in Gallup? For all you other businesses out there, Mugcam is currently unsponsored for next week, so hit us up. It's the only cup-based camera sponsorship in late-night TV right now, guys, so get on that. Or you want to sponsor, like, maybe you want to put your name on this beer, so it doesn't just have to say beer. That's fine with us, too. Just let us know. Tweet at us at Garbage Time. Moving on, let's get into this week in sports. You know, people sometimes like to tell me that because I'm a woman, I don't understand sports. Usually when I hear that, my first reaction is to get defensive, but I'm starting to think those people might be right. A bunch of things happened this week in the sports world that, to be honest, I really don't understand. So we decided to try out a new segment.
Katie doesn't understand.
What? So one thing I don't understand is why everyone thinks starting Josh McCown is such a bad idea. As if the Browns were totally going to make the Super Bowl this year if it weren't for that darn quarterback position. Josh McCown is fine. He's like a 5. And a 5 in Cleveland is like an 8. I don't understand why people think Johnny is going to be so much better this time. Why? Because he played one good game? Was it really even that good? I don't understand how fans can watch college football on Saturdays and pro football on Sundays, move it, Mugcam, and not realize that the games have become so different that you cannot expect a star in one to immediately excel in the other. College quarterbacks are taught how to be good at college football. That's it. They learn as much about the pro game as they do about math, science, English lit, economics. So zero things. I do not understand why people can't see that this decision is better for the future. Give Johnny time. He has one role to play right now. Hope. He represents hope. What maybe could be. He's that mysterious guy at the bar. You're like, ooh, he's so mysterious. He might be kind of cool. The last thing you want to do is strike up with a conversation to him too early and find out, oh, you're really into collecting stamps and you live in your parents' basement. You're not cool at all. You guys don't understand that because you're men. But if you were women, you'd be laughing. Here's another thing I don't understand. I don't understand why anyone is arguing that Jonathan Papelbon had every right to be mad at Bryce Harper for not hustling down the base path. Do people think that's why everyone's upset? Because some of us are in support of a more leisurely stroll? Because someone should tell those people that he choked a guy. And also, I really don't understand why anyone would get a tattoo of a wedding band on their finger instead of an actual wedding band. And don't give me that athletes can't wear rings when they play thing. You're not being accosted by single women on the mound in the top of the eighth. And if you are, something tells me they're not gonna see your tattoo and go, oh, is that a wedding ring tattoo? I'm sorry, I didn't see that from my seat. Also, athletes, if you really want people to know you're married so bad, a good way to do that is not to sleep with other women that aren't your wife when you're on the road. So start there. Just a suggestion. You know what else I don't understand? Why Derrick Rose's body just refuses to cooperate. It's just sad, and it makes me feel sad. I don't understand what he's even supposed to do. Sure, he could hold back and be less aggressive when he plays, but his greatness depends on the fact that he really isn't conservative. He's like a basketball version of Stephen Colbert. Another thing I don't understand is why, after you win a football game, you would say this about a ref.
I was really baffled by what was said to me. You know, the response that I got was, Cam, you're not old enough to get that call. So I'm looking at him like, Jesus, I didn't think you had to have seniority to get a personal foul or anything like that.
I don't understand. I don't read lips, so I don't know who actually said what, but like, the call wasn't wrong, Cam, and it didn't keep you from winning. And if Ed Hockley tells you you need to pay your dues, then you should probably listen, because that guy is an expert at paying dues. He's had a gym membership since he was 2. I don't understand how one of these guys is straight up lying, and we're not gonna look into it because there aren't enough mics on that field to pick up the audio, which would be easier for me to understand if each pylon didn't have 4 cameras in it. But we love cameras in random places, don't we? I also don't understand, are we still doing camo? Because to me, that jacket looks ridiculous. But I don't know, my shirt's being held together by a paperclip, so I don't know fashion. And lastly, you know what else I don't understand? Colin Kaepernick. Just like, how is that still a thing? That's it, you can roll the title card.
This has been Katie Doesn't Understand.
Oh, but wait, actually, there is one more thing I don't understand. How I didn't think of the idea for daily fantasy sports myself. It's genius. But I thought, what if there was a way to make it more genius?
Daily fantasy is so much fun. I get a brand new team every week. There's no way fantasy can get better than this.
Hey, Katie Nolan, think again. Introducing Hourly Fantasy Football, only at Fan Battle.
Hourly fantasy football. I don't know.
It's easy. Pick new players every hour and avoid pesky game-long commitments.
It is hard to pay attention for an entire game. Okay, can I win any money?
Yeah.
I won $2 million on Fan Battle with my 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Sunday lineup, kid. Wow, that sounds easy. Can I pick a team right now?
Yeah. Maybe for 1 hour you pick Aaron Rodgers, then Russell Wilson, then Colin Kaepernick. Nah, just kidding.
Wow, hourly fantasy is even more fun. Thanks, Fan Battle.
But wait, why play hourly fantasy when you can play minutely fantasy?
Minutely fantasy? How does that work? Minutely fantasy is the most fun I've ever had in a minute. Well, almost. Vibes. Thanks, Fan Battle. I can't wait to try Minutely Fantasy.
Wait, are you still playing minutely fantasy?
Yeah!
Are you some kind of idiot? Play secondly fantasy. Change your lineup every second. No silly minute-long commitments.
Every second?
Every second, someone new wins millions. You don't have to pay attention to the game at all.
On Fan Battle, I won $1 million in 1 second. And then I lost. And then I lost. And then I lost again. But then I won. But then I lost. But right now I'm winning. Wait, no, I just lost. Okay, I guess I'll try it. Thanks, Fan Battle.
Use promo code YEvenWatch and we'll match your deposit. Don't pay attention to the game. Play Fan Battle Secondly Fantasy right now. And 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 right now. Second.
Oh my gosh. If I would have just started Tyrod Taylor instead of Russell Wilson this week, I would have won.
This has been Second Guest Tess.
Thanks as always, Tess. Welcome back to Garbage Time. Boston comedian Gary Gulman stopped by the other day to play a game that's kind of like Family Feud, but definitely isn't Family Feud. The Garbage Time staff polled New Yorkers for their opinions about various Patriots-related topics. Gary and I had to guess what they answered, and whoever got the most wrong had to chug lukewarm clam chowder out of a mini Red Sox helmet. This is Ask a New Yorker.
We asked 20 New Yorkers, what is the worst thing about Patriots fans?
They're arrogant.
Arrogant? No.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's one strike.
They're stupid frickin' faces.
Do we have stupid frickin' faces?
Even though I don't think this is the accurate answer, I think this is the #1 answer. They're cheaters.
Okay. Show me cheaters.
What?
Let's take a look. What was the #3 answer? They're spoiled.
Good one.
The #2 answer? They're stupid accents. And the #1 answer, they're that's THEY''RE.
Right. We asked 20 New Yorkers, what do you hate the most about Tom Brady?
He's hot, his face.
Show me his face!
How's that looking?
So gross. Things you hate about Tom Brady.
That he endorses Ugg boots.
Show me Ugg boots!
That was a good answer. His wife.
Show me his supermodel wife!
That he's a cheater.
Why are you so good at this? We know!
Really?
I didn't mean to throw it at you.
It's over.
I didn't mean to give it.
All right, you gotta do better this time.
Yeah, no.
Just marginally better. We asked 20 New Yorkers, what is the most famous moment in Patriots history?
#1 would be Malcolm Butler's interception at last year's Super Bowl.
Okay. Show me Malcolm Butler's interception. This is not going well.
All right, these are New Yorkers, so I'm going to say the Spygate is the most famous moment.
Okay. Show me Spygate. Hey!
These are gotcha questions. Another one would be Deflategate.
Do we have Deflategate? Do we have it? Is it up there?
These are the most famous moments in Patriots history from the point of view of a New Yorker. I gotta put my head in that space. All right.
You've got one strike.
Sucks. They suck. Suck. Cheaters. The helmet catch, which doesn't even happen to a Patriot player, and then these bastards.
Show me helmet catch. Oh! That's a tie game.
This is for all the chowder. Top 3 answers are on the board. We asked 20 New Yorkers, what makes Bill Belichick smile?
Cheating.
Show me cheating!
No, wait!
#1 was nothing makes him smile. And number 3, and this is horse. Baby's crying.
Okay, I will drink a sip with you in solidarity.
No, you don't have to.
No, you
won,
have to-
you blew me out.
Oh my God, it's so thick.
See, here's the thing, I was so arrogant, I thought I was gonna win.
I know.
I wouldn't even have to.
All done? You good? Amazing. He did it. Well, that was an amazing episode of Ask a New Yorker. Very successful. Cheers to you.
To you, thank you.
Thanks so much to Gary Gulman for hanging out. He is a giant person and also very funny and just had no regard for any of the buttons on his polo. Still to come, me and Bob Stoops troll around the city looking for actual stoops to sit on and talk about. So stick around for that. Why wouldn't you?
This week on Thursday Night Football, a clash between bitter rivals. Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens host the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. He's out. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Bruce Gradkowski? No. Tommy Maddox? Wait, Michael Vick? Seriously? Not that guy. Isn't he like 40? Rooting for Roethlisberger was hard enough, but now Vick too? Ugh. Well, at least we can feel good about rooting for the Ravens. Oh, right. Those guys. Ravens, Steelers. Can't they both lose?
Thursday night promo guy is still really angry. It sounds a lot like you, Matt. It's weird. Welcome back to Garbage Time. I had the brilliant idea to interview Oklahoma football coach Bob Stoops on some stoops. So he came by and we walked around the city and we found some. This is Stoops on Stoops. Stoops on Stoops. On Stoops. How do you feel about this stoop?
I kind of like this stoop. You know, this is a little more my style. Got the graffiti, a little rough around the edges.
How would you compare this stoop to the other stoops?
It feels a little bit more comfortable, this one.
I'm embarrassed. I thought we were going to wear our visors today.
Yeah, no one gave me the word. I wasn't coaching today, so I didn't put mine on.
Who is the best player you've ever coached?
You start with 2 Heisman Trophy winners in Sam Bradford and Jason White, DeMarco Murray, Adrian Peterson, a couple of other special ones. So I've been very fortunate to coach many of them.
And the best one was, so it doesn't rhyme with Schmadrian, Schmederson.
Adrian Peterson, it might rhyme a little bit with that, but he's one of them for sure.
How are you here right now? Aren't you way too busy?
Figure the publicity being with you is worth it.
Oh yeah, lucky you. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing with the Dove Men Plus Care Coach campaign.
It's about nominating your coach of the year or caring coach of the year. And I just believe in honoring and recognizing youth and high school football coaches around the country who have such a positive influence on our next generation of men.
An important part of your job, obviously, is recruiting. So I want to see how good you are. So let's pretend I'm a high school football player. Convince me to come to Oklahoma, and then I'll let you know if I'm ready to verbally commit.
All right, well, first of all, we're going to give you about $5,000 a month just for spending money. Then we're going to feed you, all you want. We're going to fly your parents in every weekend to come see us, put them up. They could even stay at my house if they need to.
Whoa.
So how am I doing so far?
You're doing okay. The problem is, Nick Saban was here last week, and he offered me $1 million. So, I don't...
Okay, we'll give you 2. We'll give you 2
Great, $2 million. What's the party scene like?
Well, there's a lot of good parties. I'm sure you'd fit in well in that environment as well.
What are you trying to say, Coach?
Well, you like to party a little bit. I've heard. I do my research, and I understand that Katie's a big partier.
I don't think that's true. It is.
That's what your mother said. So.
Okay, for that reason, I'm going to verbally commit to come to your school. I'd like to play football.
Yeah,
we shake on it?
You're good to go.
Okay, cool. Thanks for coming by. I'm going to go
right.
back into my house now.
Okay, we'll see you.
You can stay out here if you want to.
I'll sit on the stoop here
cool.
for a while.
See you later, Coach.
All right.
Sorry, I just forgot my key. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks, Coach Stoops, for watching me break and enter into a nice old lady's apartment. Sorry, lady was definitely not watching this. Coming up, everyone's new favorite segment, Delete Your Account. Well, everyone, except one person. Also, we crown our Garbage Time Hero of the Week. This guy just missed the cut.
Luke Daigneault as the minion, moving in on... he didn't even score. Well, I got to give him 10 for creativity there, Luke Daigneault. My word.
Welcome back to Garbage Time. This is Delete Your Account. Delete your account! This was a big week for space, which meant space cadet Jose Canseco had a big week on Twitter. He excitedly fired off these tweets after hearing that NASA discovered evidence of liquid water on Mars. I would like to be with the human return to Mars in 2029 at NASA at Canseco not. I have real-world honorary degrees in chemistry and animal management. What are you, Airbud's agent? To wit, water mining has many unknown sources like recycling animal pee and breath moisture harvesting. I have no idea what any of that means, so I was planning to tell Jose to delete his account until I remembered this tweet by Darren Ravel. Colin Capper pick. Darren Ravel, delete your account.
Delete your account!
Ravel goes back to back. Who saw that coming? Oh, the whole internet? Oh, running out of time, guys. We need to crown our Garbage Time Hero of the Week. Lots to choose from this week, but when you can multitask like this kid, you win. Not sure why you would do that, but I'm glad that you did. That's it for the show, guys. Thanks so much to Gary Gulman and Bob Stoops for being on the show. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Stay tuned for more garbage.
I'm such a good sport. A lot of your higher profile celebrities. When I say higher profile, I mean profile.
You could stop.
Each time I pray, I get a potato and not a potato.
Do people do this anymore? Yes or no? Yes or no?
A naked piggyback, I could pretend anything is on my back.
Caca!
Were you allowed to?
Yeah.
We can swear?
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Take it off. It's so itchy. Ah.